Okay, my mesh did come from my beans today. Here is the package. It says 10X vegetable support net. Anyway, it shows some beans climbing it. Right there. Right there. So, and this thing, I mean, it's really lightweight. I don't even know if it weighs a pound or not, but it is 6.5 foot wide, 30 foot long. And this is, I was hoping it would be a little bit heavier gauge than this, but supposedly this will work. Sunshine creates vitamin D. Anyway, I got some boards laying down on the ground. I'm going to screw them all together and then thread the top layer of this through here, and then I'll be putting it up there. Okay, here's what the finished product looks like laying out here on the ground. I've got it threaded through the boards up there. Those are 2x3 boards. And now all that's left is to get it put up there. I think I shall employ a little bit of help putting this up, and we'll see how it goes here. That 4 or 5 of them would be good for. Needs to go your way.
It's hung against that post. Stand by. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
When I get down here, I'm going to unhang it and pull it.
Yeah, okay.
You ready?
Yeah. A little bit more. Okay, hold it right there. Okay, so here it is, just right after the top board is up. Did a reasonably decent job. I've still got to attach it a little bit better to the post. My staple gun is kind of bit the dust. So we're going with a hammer and some staples here, which are much too heavy duty a staple for the job, but these are the staples I've got. Okay, and I shall show you the final result here. There's Susie. Susie's not the final result. Are you, Susie? Head hair. Anyhow, I wound up, I got it, it looks good. I got it a whole lot straighter than what I figured I would. Only wound up with like two broken ones, and I think one of those was broken out of the box. Hopefully the beans will climb it, and hopefully it'll last at least 3 years. I'm not 100% convinced on this stuff, but because the sisal string is real rough and it gives the tendrils of the beans something really nice to grip onto, but of course it takes forever to put up. But this here, oh man, it went up in 1/3 the time or less. It was really comparatively a breeze to put up. The sisal string, like what I did last year, is a bear to put up. So I guess I'll I think I got enough time this evening to plant my beans. I might have to work on the soil a little bit. It's rained a time or two since I rototillered it, but I'll do that here in just a second. I'll be putting a little bit of 10-10-10 fertilizer out, and I'll rake that 10-10-10 fertilizer in and smooth up the soil real good. And then I'll be planting some mountain half-runner beans. This is a half a pound pack. I put them pretty close together. I put them like just one row of them, like an inch apart, and then I thin them to about 3 inches apart whenever the plants get big enough. I guess you could say I'm a semi-organic gardener. I do use fertilizer. I try not to use too much. I do use fertilizer, but I never, ever use pesticides. I may put them a little closer than every inch because it seems like one bag's going to be way more than enough. I actually got 2 bags, so I'll put out a whole bag here. What are you doing, Babs? Yeah, you can walk underneath there. Okay, so as you can see, I wound up putting them a whole lot more thickly than just 1 bean per inch. You do 1 bean per inch when you don't have a whole lot of bean seed. Start punching them in, and just kind of punch several of them in at a time. Make sure they're covered up really nicely. I'm planting so many of them that just, like if one out of every 6 or 7 come up, I would have plenty of beans. Okay, and I'm done for the day. So tomorrow I plan on actually setting out the tomatoes and the peppers, which are all contained in that tent right there next to the Babber kitty. Yeah, there's the Babber kitty. Rub on a steak there, Babber kitty. Babber kitty. Anyway, tomorrow I plan on setting out the peppers and tomatoes, which are contained in my little tent there, because tonight's going to be another 42-degree night, so I can't set the peppers and tomatoes out tonight. After I get the tomatoes and peppers set out, that'll only leave the okra to set out, and that'll be around June 1st, around that week or so, around in June 1st when I get it set out, because they really do need warmer weather than almost anything else. Alright, bye everybody.